And we are recording. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our February 7th band parent meeting. Here we go for another. There, someone's coming in just in time. Here we go as we prepare for our February, March, and a bit of April events. So we do want to think ahead because that spring break is going to catch up on us and we might not be able to see everyone. So let us begin. Ever since our last meeting, really nothing has happened. Just a reminder that we have our President Cynthia Flores, Secretary Melissa Duenas, and Treasurer Lina Silva Sestero. Actually, now that I think of saying their names out loud, they have recently posted something on the band parent, um, forums. Let's see, let me highlight that right up here. This is in the band app. They are asking to start a legitimate parent organization. Now, this is something I definitely want to do, but it is a lengthy process and I definitely need some parental help. So what they're asking is if anyone is interested in helping to create a legitimate parent organization, or in other words, a booster program, we definitely could use your help. The benefits of having our own booster program, as one, we get financial control over our money. Normally, our money process goes through ASB, and that takes weeks. For this one, we basically do it our own, and we are asked once a year for an audit, and we basically answer to ASB during that one time a year. Not too bad, but at least we get to control our own finances. In that one, we also gain a charter group. Quite possibly later down the line, we become a nonprofit organization and with our own tax ID number. So most definitely having a booster program brings a lot of benefits as we create our own organization for the band. So again, if anyone is interested, feel free to message me or message back onto the band app. Let's get back to it. Today's meeting, we have upcoming events, update on Disneyland tickets, any updates for the banquet theme, and something that I should have been doing for a while. I should have done the beginning of this year, but now I'm going to start doing it. I would like to give you guys a budget update of how much funds we do have, any upcoming purchases or outstanding purchases that are happening. So everyone here has an idea of how our finances are run behind the scenes. So here again is some upcoming events. If you took this picture last time, you might want to take a picture of again, as some things have been updated. Some things have been updated. For instance, future Lancer Night is now 4:30, call time of 4:30 p.m. We will also talk about the Chula Vista Festival, which is now slated at 9 a.m. And this is during a school hour. This is March 10th, Friday, the March 10th. So I will explain how that day is going to go. The rest is virtually the same. We have to be determined times for the Hilltop Middle concert, Southwestern, Olympian. Linda Vista is still call time 8:30 a.m., where we will take a bus over to the road, and then spring concert and then Disneyland, all the same. So let's go to upcoming events. Parents, we do need your help for the future Lancer night. Call time for students is 4:30 p.m. This is going to be a uniform event. And so it's going to be a short one. The early call time is just to get them back into uniform, get a quick warm up. But essentially, the play time will be 30 to 45 minutes from 5:25, ending roughly around 6:15. If your child is in the student council, the band student council, they will be asked to stay just a little bit to help maintain our table there as we talk to incoming future Lancers, 8th graders turning 9th graders. So I would like, if any parent is available, to come down and talk with other parents. We just need 2 or 3 to help share their experiences of being a band parent. A lot of them talk to me, a lot of them talk to the kids, but we had a couple times where we just had one parent come on over. It would be nice if a couple parents kind of tell them what's behind the scenes, as me and other students might miss a couple of details. So if you're interested, this is Thursday, February 9th. This Thursday, February 9th, call time 4:30 p.m. Next up, this is going to be next month. This is now, they have released their performance schedule. This is Friday, March 10 for the Chula Vista Festival. So for this one, this is during a school day and our performance time is in the morning, 9 o'clock a.m. So what I think would be the most beneficial and easiest for everyone is that call time for students is 9 o'clock a.m. at Chula Vista High School. So instead of your child being dropped off at Hilltop High School, take them over to Chula Vista High School. And from there, we will plan an entire day listening to all the groups that are performing there. There are groups performing from out of the district as well as those inside the district. And it will be a great time for them to listen to multiple ensembles so they can become better themselves. The pickup time will be just the same at the end of the school time, so around 3:30 p.m. We definitely need 2 or 3 parents that could possibly help for carpool. The estimated time slots would be 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., as well as well, I guess that doesn't make sense, 9 o'clock a.m., as well as 3 o'clock p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. So if you are interested if you are available to carpool, we definitely will need your help as the date approaches when we have our meeting before March 10th. We'll definitely get a final head count on who's going to need that carpool in the morning and afternoon, and then we'll ask parents if you are available. We also need a couple of chaperones, 5 to 6, as this is a traveling event, to watch the kids, watch the instruments, and definitely cheer them on. Even though this is not a marching band festival where we're in the stadium seats, this is more of a sit down indoor one. Definitely, we will want a crowd clapping and cheering for them as they perform in front of really good judges, professionals that that are going to be judging them as well as me. So it would be really cool to see you there. I did get a recent update from Chula Vista High School. It looks like they'll be providing a hearty lunch. Chula Vista High School has a wonderful booster program. They've sold hamburgers in the past and hot dogs. So I think they'll be selling lunch rather than just concession foods. So I think we'll be good on that front. Next upcoming event is the Thursday, March 16th. There's not a lot of information right now, but on this date, we definitely could use some parents, help sell concessions, pass programs, manage donations, and talk with other parents. This will be the first time since I think Mr. Gray, the previous director, where the high school performed with the middle school at their middle school. So where the high school traveled to them for their concert. So we definitely want to make our way back there and to welcome any more parents who are still wondering what's it's like to be a band parent in the high school realm. Definitely could use your help if you're available. And then lastly for today, we have Saturday, April 8th. This is the Southwestern College Festival. This is a to be determined it will be a call time at Southwestern College. The nice thing is it is on a Saturday. So I'm hoping that there's not trouble for anyone. We do need a couple of parents just in case for a carpool, and just like the previous one, we do need 5 to 6 chaperones to help cheer on, to help watch instruments. Last year they were kind of no one was really watching our instruments. I didn't really like that. So hopefully they have their plan better at Southwestern, but definitely would help if we have some chaperones watch instruments during this time. Now, I don't know, hopefully there's food. If you were with us last year, Southwestern College had one food truck, and that food truck did not stay. So Southwestern has promised that there will be more food and will stay longer. But just in case, in the back of your minds, for Southwestern, we might need to provide lunch. Now, if all of this is something you definitely want to get on board with, please, if you're watching this video or here on live, please scan this code, and I will place onto this chat the link so you can access it right away. There it is. That way you can sign up. The sign-up sheet looks like this. And as we see right here, we have the Future Lancer Night, Chula Vista Festival, Hilltop Middle School, and Southwestern. More will come as the other dates approaches. Okay, now moving on to updates for Disneyland tickets. So this is a reminder. The day is going to be on May 20. While the timing is still being planned by me and the planners at Disneyland as well as the festival, it is looking at approximate timeline of 6 a.m. in the morning here at Hilltop High School, where we take a charter bus, and then a return time of 1 o'clock a.m. the next day. So that we plan on having the kids stay throughout the entire day of Disneyland as it's just fun. It's definitely worth it. If you've never been to Disneyland till the very end, we're hoping they have the fireworks. It is an absolutely amazing experience. And then the park closes at around 10 p.m. It'll take a couple of minutes to get to our bus. The bus will have to wait till the way is clear. And so it'll take about 2.5 to 2 hours to get back. At that hour, we should be looking at a 1 a.m. return time. The price is still the same. We can have a maximum of 5 adults and me. For every 10 kids, we get one free adult ticket. And the cutoff payment is still Friday, February 24th. Again, the cutoff is still Friday, February the 24th, and that is a hard cutoff. Here are some updates. Currently, we have 10 students and 4 adults paid for. So what's nice is with the 10 students, one of the adults is already paid for. That definitely helps. And our council is definitely wanting to help students come to this trip. So later on in this video, in this meeting, we'll show you how much we have. While we don't want to use all of our funds as we need to allocate them for this upcoming trip as well as next year's show, we definitely have money to spare. We definitely want kids to have this amazing experience to share with their friends, families, siblings, and anyone at school, because this kind of word of mouth is what gets kids to our program. As much as I love to say we should have the music speak for themselves, I can't count the number of times my fellow directors, as well as my own experience, that when we shout out the words Disneyland or amusement park, our numbers just boost up. So we definitely want this to be shared, and we definitely want your child to experience this fun. With that being said, that means we only have one adult ticket left. One adult ticket left. That does the way we've been doing it is a first come first serve basis. Whoever essentially pays the check for their child as well as for the adult will basically get that slot. Nancy is asking, how do we make checks payable for Disneyland? Please write it under Hilltop High School. Yeah, write it under Hilltop High School for Disneyland trip. So as long as it says Hilltop High School band, sorry. Write it for Hilltop High School band. And then the for Disneyland trip. Disneyland. Check or cash. Both ways work. Next up, let's see. I don't know. Is Cynthia here? Oh, Gabriella, you had a question?
Yes, I was wondering what's the price for the adult ticket?
It's the same, 150 actually. Funny enough, it's the student ticket that's more expensive. In fact, the student ticket was actually $188. But thanks to fundraising efforts, we were able to lower it and match it with everyone being $150.
Okay, thank you.
I guess I should remind everyone here that you can still go if you miss the cutoff for this, but at the way it works is if we run out of adult tickets, families will have to pay at Disneyland. And the way it's been working now is you have to reserve yourself online. So if you're watching this, please make sure and you plan on going with your child, not necessarily being a chaperone. You're gonna have to buy your tickets online, and it's best you buy them soon because during the May time is blackout areas for festivals that we're doing. as well as grad night, grad night. And I unfortunately don't know what the price of those tickets are. Gabrielle, did you have raise your hand again?
Yes, one more question. The chaperones will be traveling with the students on the bus or separate?
Yes, preferably driving with us on the bus, as I do need 5 adults, um, legally and district policy, 5 adults with me as we travel for an event like this.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Mhm. Okay, let's continue on. See, I don't think Cynthia is here today, but I just want to update everyone that we're still slated for our banquet theme of May 26, 2023. Theme is Medieval Renaissance Fair, so red, gold, brown, the ideas of lords and ladies in a court. We are still in need of a venue. Uh, venue. A venue, food catering, ideas of a photo booth, and DJ. So if anyone out there has any ideas that we can use or knows any friends or companies, definitely send me an email, and then we can update Cynthia, who helps plan all this event, helps plan this event. Thank you, guys. This leaves us to our last thing for the evening, and that is a new thing that we will do every month now, and that is a budget check. So thank you to Alina who created this. Let me also maybe put the slide nice and big. Okay. So this is our current funds for the month of January 2023, amongst other things. The purchases, this is only allotted for this month. So our general fund is, we actually have $13,823.85. A lot from what we've saved up from Snap Raise, fundraiser from the cookie dough, as well as the payments from people who have been buying the shoes, all that, and the extra fundraising and donations from our concerts. Right now, we just recently put in the El Pollo Grill. We raised $144. Thank you to El Pollo Grill. We definitely want to do that again, and not because I really like the food. We do have upcoming payments that are going to be payments that have been made. So we recently finalized the purchase of color guard flagpoles, and we finalized the purchase of band jackets and polos. As of right now, we had 2 students approach us for band jackets. We definitely want everyone to have these band jackets. I should have brought mine, but they do carry a sense of pride, and I was so happy that the kids were able to wear them during the winter break. So if your child has not received a jacket, the jacket cost is $30, and we definitely want them to have it. The jacket not only sports our green color, but also has their name, instrument, and our band logo on the side. We do have upcoming payments that are still also happening. We have a payment for marching show concepts. It's a little bit late, of $120. It's being resolved right now. And we have another purchase of flagpoles for color guard. These are more accessories. So our color guard is ramping up for their own kind of show. Right now, they're looking to have a performance ready for everyone around March and April. But as of right now, we definitely need to continue to support our color guard, so for the future, they can compete. All of that totaling to a final account of $10,457.83. Now, with that number in mind, this is what we have. So we definitely need to make sure we have money for 2 charter buses, which allocates to $7,880. Now, if our numbers only call for 1 bus, which seats, I believe, 54, then we only get to pay for 1 bus. But like I do want everyone to have this experience. So it is possible that this 2 charter bus number will go down, giving us more money to spare to buy more tickets. We also need to ramp up for next year's show. The student council has actually picked next year's show, and I'm already talks with our show creators, Marching Show Concepts, a website that creates shows. And because of the increase of numbers, we are looking at an expenses of $2,000 to $2,500 not including extra props. This is literally the cost of the show, the rights to the music, the rights to the drill and its creation, and the rights to any general effect and movements that we use. Uh, for everyone's reference, last year's was $2,100, but that's because we went over the 50 people threshold. Every 10 people past 50, the money really increases as the number of people affect the show. So right now, I'm in talks with the company. We will soon pay for the rights to perform the music as well as the moves, but we will hold off on the drill creation, which is the largest chunk of this amount, until we have the final numbers. And with that, guys, that ends. Thank you so much. Again, if you can, please sign up. Please sign up for upcoming events and to stay up to date and to ask any questions or talk with our president, president, secretary, and treasurer. Please join us on Band app. Before I leave it out, are there any questions that anyone wants to ask before I cut the recording? Looks like we're all good. Thank you so much, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.